Good morning, y'all. So, I want to do a quick training on follow-up, because if you are not following up with your customers, you are missing out on potential PRV, potential host, potential teamies, all of the things. So, if you don't know how to follow up, it's basically just offering really good customer service to your customers. Customers that have really good customer service experiences always come back. And that's not just for your business, that's essentially any business. People come back where they feel valued. Okay, so even if I'm going to show you what I do, okay, and this is just following up and checking in with my customers when they order from me. Okay, I have done so many different ways of following up. There are so many different trainings out there, so this is just how I am currently following up to show you guys how often I follow up, what I send them, etc. Okay, I am currently using a binder system. I have used Trello. I used the Amy app when it was available. I use a combination of my binder of knowing when I need to follow up, but then I actually use the Boards app to save all of my actual messages that I'm sending out, because I'm not going to type the same message over and over to the customers. Okay, so with that being said, it is, let me pull up Boards really quick so I can show you guys what I actually send out. Okay, so in my binder, I have these folders that have the tabs. Okay, so I'm going to show you and break this down into each individual tab. I do have one that's for pre-orders, so if I'm doing pre-orders and I've already sent them their invoice, I have a paper that just looks like this. So this was for my cleaning buckets, and I'll just write down their name, what they're getting, if I've invoiced them, and then if they've paid, and then I put like when it was placed, the order number, that sort of thing. Okay, so I do have a folder just for pre-orders. Then I have in the folder, my next folder right after that is orders that are pending shipped. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do here. So these are all of my orders that are currently pending shipment. Okay, so as soon as I get an order, I print off on the workstation. If you click on an actual order, there's a print receipt button at the bottom. That's what I print. Once I print it off, I highlight their order date, and then I put if it's a party order and who their host is. Even if they are just ordering from like my January online orders, or I have one that's called freebies on there right now. If they attach it to an order or a party, I go ahead and write that on there. And that's so if they didn't attach it to a party, when I am following up with them, I can have a conversation about, hey, anytime that you order, let's link it to a reward link that you see on my website. If they ask what that is, I'll have a party conversation with them about setting up their own reward link so that no orders are not being attached. Okay, so they stay in this folder until I get the email that says that their order has shipped. Okay, once I see that their order has shipped, then they go into my shipped folder, which just looks like this. I write shipped on there. If I need to, I can either write that it's being shipped either FedEx or UPS, depending on which one. And then that also reminds me that I need to be checking on these, because I don't have, when something just ships, like whenever they first get their tracking number, we don't really know what day it's going to be delivered on yet, right? So until I know that, it stays in my shipped folder, and I just keep checking that once a day. I go through my binder once a day, every single day, and after you get it set up, it literally takes me 5 minutes to do follow-ups, if even that, depending on the day. Some days I have more, some days I have less. Okay, so they stay in there until I actually get an estimated delivery date, either from the FedEx tracking app or the UPS tracking app. Okay, after I get that date, the next time I follow up with them is gonna be 1 day after delivery, and I will go through the messages that I send, but I thank them whenever they order, so a thank you. If they're a new customer, I have a link in my thank you for my VIP group. If they are a returning customer, it's just a generic thank you. I'll let you know once your order ships, that sort of thing. Okay, the next time that I reach out is once they shipped. I will provide them with their tracking info, and I do all of my follow-ups usually through text message. Okay, so they're getting the emails from Scentsy, the thank you and the shipping, to their email, but if they're not checking their email, they're also getting a text message from me, because most people will read their texts before their emails, because I've gotten a lot of customers that their stuff has shipped and they're like, oh, I don't have a shipping notification, or I don't have tracking or whatever, so I send that to them again, so that's coming from me. Okay, so after it ships, I'm checking in with them again the day after it delivers, just asking them if everything arrived, does anything need to be reordered, anything come in damaged, just doing kind of quality control. And then after that, I'm gonna check in with them 1 week after it delivers. Okay, so this one you can kind of see how I'm following up with them. So their estimated delivery date was on 3/7. That was on a Tuesday. This is just how I keep up with it. I keep a running list over here, and I highlight it once I get done. Okay, so this is one that I need to do today. Then 1 day after it ships would be Wednesday the 8th, and then again 1 week would be Tuesday the 14th, which is today. Okay, so after I do this one, I will highlight that, and then I'll put 1 month. Okay, so I check in with them the day after it delivers, 1 week later, 1 month later, 3 months later, and then 6 months later. Okay, those are like my touch points. So how I do this is, now that I have this, like when I'm working it, I will send them my 1 week template message. Just send it, which once it's at 1 week, I'm generally just asking them, hey, what did you think? Do you have any new favorites? I never ask for a reorder until 1 month out, okay? Because generally speaking, most of our products are going to last about a month, right? Generally, unless they just only order 1 or 2 things. But if they're ordering a 6-pack of wax, depending on how often they change their wax, or how many cubes that you're using, or how many warmers they have, they're probably not going to reorder for another month, right? So I do day after delivery. Technically, all of my touch points are when they order, when they ship, 1 day after delivery, 1 week after delivery, 1 month after delivery, 3 months after delivery, and then 6 months after delivery. At any point in any of those touch points, if they reorder, I take out their previous order, and I'll either staple it. If it's within those 6 months, I'll staple it to the new order receipt that I print out and just track both. Or I'll just get rid of it altogether, especially for my really, really loyal customers that order several times a month, or at least once a month. I don't generally keep their orders. I will generally go ahead and take those out. Okay, so as I'm doing my binder, but so that it's simple for me to keep up, like here's my 3-month orders. So I did all of these. I don't follow up with them until 4/10. Okay, I put these out in not alphabetical order, in I guess numerical order. So as you can see, these go, my follow-ups go in order. So if I just look at the very front, I know that if this date hasn't came here yet, then anything behind it, it's not ready to follow up with them yet. So that makes it super, super easy to just flip through my binder every single day and just look at the top paper, see if I have anything in that folder that I need to follow up with on today, send those messages out, and then I'm done. Okay, that's the only thing that I have to do. So to kind of show you what my templates look like, I'm going, well, I can't flip you guys around now. I'll just read them off to you. So in my boards app that I have shared within our team page, there's one whole folder for customer communication. I have this in my board, so I literally just have to click my little keyboard. If you do not know what boards is, I highly suggest watching some trainings on boards and joining the Make Sense of Boards Facebook group. Okay, I'll link all of that in the description of this video, but also super helpful because it will actually create a keyboard on your phone so that all you have to do is just click it and it'll copy and paste into your messages, so you're not having to type out the same exact thing. Okay, so for my thank you, it literally just says, "Hi friend, thank you so much for your order. I'm so thankful for your support. It means the world to our family. I'll keep an eye out for your tracking info and send it over once I receive it. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. Just in case you aren't already on it, here's a link to my VIP group so that you can be in the loop of any upcoming deals." And then it has just my signature on there. So Danielle Sutton, our Scented Homestead, my phone number, and then my website name. For a new customer, it's very similar. The next one is when their order ships. It just says, "Hi there, it's time to make camp at the mailbox. Your order has shipped. It should be arriving in several days. Here's your FedEx tracking number," and I can just edit that if it does ship via UPS. "Thank you once again." And then I copy and paste their tracking info in there so that they have that as well. One day after it delivers, they are getting, "Hey," their name, so I make it a little bit more personal. "Looks like your order was delivered. Did everything make it okay? Let me know if you have any issues or questions." 1 week after delivery, it just says, "Hey, just wanted to check in with you and see how you're loving your Scentsy products. Any new favorites? What did you think of blah, blah, blah?" So one way that I do this is, as I'm following up, so that it's a little bit more personal and they know that I'm actually paying attention to their orders and they're not just a number to me. This is the reason that I print this out, okay? So, and this is for my mom, but my mom ordered white amber antique scent circle and pods, okay? So when I'm doing their 1 week after delivery email or text message or Facebook message, however I'm sending this, usually it's a text message. Whenever I say, "What did you think of?" I'm gonna insert something from their order. Okay, so like for this one, if I was doing for my mom, "What did you think of your white amber antique pods?" Okay, I'm gonna put something in there that they actually purchased so that they know, okay, Danielle actually pays attention to what I'm ordering, and it makes it a little bit more personal. Okay. For my 1 month follow-up, I just started doing local bulk orders to save my customers on shipping and just having them deliver everything here, and then they can either do a local pickup or I can meet them or whatever. So my 1 month follow-up message says, hey, I'm closing a bulk order this week. Are you in need of any more of the item that's purchased? Okay, so bars, pods, whatever they purchase, I'm going to input that product there. Hey, do you need any more of this? I don't mind to add it to my order and save you on shipping. Just let me know. Okay, I need to actually edit that and go in and put the Google form link that I shared with you guys yesterday. I'm going to put that in there so that if they do need anything, they can just fill out that form. I can send them an invoice and we're all good to go from there. Okay. I need to actually update this and add a 3-month follow-up because I don't have one in here in my boards, but it's probably going to be something very similar to, you know, something in between my 1 month and my 6 month follow-up message that I already have in here. My 6-month message says, hey, I've noticed it's been 6 months since your last order. We've launched a new catalog. Let me know if you'd like to take a look at all the new things that we have going on. And then my name, okay? Because if it's been 6 months since I've talked to them, they probably have no idea who I am, why I'm contacting them, etc. So I'm probably gonna change my 1 month, not my 1 month. I am gonna change my 1 month to add my Google form link, but I'm also gonna add a 3 month because I just realized I don't have that in here. And my 6 month follow-up messages a little bit. So that is how often I follow up. It does not matter how or when or what you're doing to track your follow-up, just as long as you do it. Oh, and one more thing, because I'm fixing to do these. When I do pre-orders or bulk orders or things like that, I still print this off, okay? And this probably looks very messy for y'all, but for me, this makes sense, okay? So this up here, this estimated delivery date, is when it arrived to me, okay? Because these were my cleaning buckets that I did. So this is when it arrived to me. This is when the estimated delivery date was if I had to ship theirs out to them, okay? And a lot of people yesterday, because they already expect me to follow up with them, they messaged me last night when they received it because it was estimated to deliver yesterday. Because I know generally when I ship things out and I do USPS, it usually takes about 2 days, and I sent them out on Friday. Yeah, I sent them out on Friday. They had Saturday and Monday to deliver. Most of them got delivered yesterday, so I'm gonna follow up with them today. Okay, so I put all of my customers here that claimed a cleaning bucket. Okay, so I know that I need to follow up with these customers. The ones that are not highlighted were local pickups, and 2 of them have still not came and picked up their cleaning buckets. So I won't be able to follow up with this one or this one, but this one did already come pick up. Okay, same thing for the Mandalorian stuff. I had an estimated delivery date, my 1 month, and then my pre-order form that I fill out for them, I attached to the back of this so that I know who I'm following up with, and then that it'll follow that same cadence: 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, etc. of when I need to follow up with them. So that is how I do follow-ups. It does not matter how you track it. You can keep it in your phone, on your calendar's phone. You can use a to-do list app. You can use reminders in your phone. You can use Trello. There's so many different ways that you can track follow-up, but the important thing is that you're doing the follow-up. Okay, if you have questions, let me know. If you have not been doing follow-ups and you just want to send, a check-in with your customers, there's an easy way to do it on your workstation. If you go to reporting in your workstation and you go down to view sales reports, okay, instead of going and scrolling back through your order history forever and a day, you can go to under sales reports, under reporting in your workstation, there's a reorder tab. You can click on that and you can filter your customers from like 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months. If you've been in this for longer than 6 months and you've never done a follow-up, you can kind of gauge it and just check in with your customers, okay? Just simply check in. If you want to do the whole 1 week, all of that, just start from this month and do it that way. For any customers that were previous from that, just reach out to them and say, hey, thank you so much for your support. Please let me know if you're, ready for a reorder. If you need anything, I'll be happy to take care of that for you, whatever, and just check in with them, okay? Because I can tell you this, from other companies that, even if they were direct sales, if they never checked in with me and asked me, like, did I need anything? How was my order? All of that, I never reordered from those people. Ever. I distinctively remember, I believe it was another direct sales company. One of my customers was having a party that she invited me to. I ordered a few things and I never heard from that consultant ever. And I've not ordered anything else at all from them. There's a few things that I've seen that, like, yeah, maybe I would want, but like I just haven't reordered because their customer service wasn't what I expected it to be. And I really did just feel like another order to them. Okay. So if you're not doing follow-up, start somewhere. Just send out, a hey, thank you, I appreciate you type of message to your customers, and then go from there. If you need help on getting started, you can always message me and I will kind of give you kind of like a game plan to get caught back up. But if you need anything else, let me know. Have a good day, y'all.